Alright, here we go. It's 5CC here, back with another video. And today I will be looking at all of the canon Lloyd suits that we have minifigures of. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. So yeah, let's get started. So basically, Lloyd, the Green Ninja, Master of Energy, Master of Power, Master of Life. He's the Green Ninja. We don't really know what the name of his power is. It's been called so many things throughout the show. But for most of the show, it's been called Energy. I remember Chen called it Power, Master of Power back in Season 4. But I don't even think he himself knew what the power name was. But recently in the Tournament of Sources, Robbie, however you pronounce his name, he called it Life, Master of Life. I do think life could be an element, but I don't think that's Lloyd's element. So we don't really know what his power is called. But we aren't really here to talk about his power. So yeah, when Lloyd was first introduced back in Season 1, the first time we ever saw him, he went by the name Lloyd Garmadon, because, his father, Lord Garmadon, but he went by the whole thing, because, he was evil, quote-unquote evil. He released the Serpentine, and it just made a whole butterfly effect of things happen. And this was the first time he ever appeared. I don't really know. It's not really Lloyd. I'd say it's quite C tier because he wasn't a ninja at this time. But the time he did become a ninja, this was his first ninja suit. And funnily enough, it was the ZX outfit. Because when Lloyd wasn't in the pilot season, he was only in season... Well, he was introduced in Season 1, and this was his first ever ninja suit. Granted, in the show, he got it when he was a kid, because in Season 2, Child's Play, one of the quote-unquote filler episodes is when he actually aged up, and this is what we have, but I think it's probably one of the better Lloyd minifigures. You all know how I like the ZX, but yeah, maybe I'll put it down A tier. This will most likely change, but I've seen better ZX outfits, but this is still an amazing outfit. Overall, I love this outfit. But as I said, it may change. This is Elemental Lloyd, Elemental Kimono Lloyd from Season 2, back when they were on the Dark Island and he was fighting his father. And yeah, this is just a great Lloyd outfit. I love the green, the black, the gold is absolutely perfect. But then we have Golden Lloyd. I have to put it up there. I just have to. It's Golden Lloyd. What else? When he was the ultimate Spinjitzu master. Now, this is not my image. Well, none of these are my images, but I actually found this on Google. I think it was an eBay listing or whatever, but yeah, I love Golden Lloyd. Probably one of the best. But, this would easily crush the ranking, so I'll just have to make a new one. I don't know why I chose gray, but, oh no, that's not what I meant to do. I believe this was red. Yeah. Gold Lloyd or Golden Lloyd. He deserves his own ranking. Because, it's Golden Lloyd. If a ninja is golden, they will obviously crush everything else. Is gold. It's such a rare common in Ninjago, but it's also such a great color. But yeah, Elemental Lloyd, I absolutely love it. Season 3 Lloyd, I'd say it's also S tier. Or maybe A tier. Because I do kind of like the ZX outfit more than it, but this is an absolute A tier. The Techno Robes Lloyd, absolute A tier. Now, the Stone Armor Lloyd, I don't really like it as much. I didn't really like it when it appeared in the show, so I will say it's B tier. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still a great outfit, but I just don't really think it's that great. This was from Season 3, back when they went to the Temple of Fortitude. They get the stone armor to protect himself from the Overlord. He went by Golden Master because he basically drained Lloyd's golden power. But yeah, I'm going to have to put ZX Lloyd up here. I still like Elemental Lloyd better. But because this is the first ever Lloyd costume. And, well, I'm repeating myself. So, next up we have Tournament Robes Lloyd back from Season 4. Tournament of Elements. I'd say it's an A tier. I do think it's better than the Stone Armor outfit, but I don't think it's really better than the Techno Robes. The Techno Robes were amazing for Lloyd. But Jungle Robes, I'm going to have to put Jungle Robes in A tier as well. I still like the Tournament Robes better, but the Jungle Robes are also good. I don't hate them. They're in A tier. Now, Moro, yeah, Yeah, Mora will obviously crush him. This is Lloyd when he was possessed. Now I know this isn't technically Lloyd. I mean, it's Lloyd when he's possessed, but I mean, come on. Like, if you're doing a Lloyd tier list, you have to add when he was possessed. This is a great minifigure. I love this minifigure. I love the character, how it appeared in the show. If you want to know more, it's my favorite villain. So, yeah, it has to appear there. I still like the Elemental Lloyd better. And this is Lloyd. Well, it's technically Lloyd, he's just possessed, but Deepstone Lloyd, I say is top of A tier. Yeah, it's a pretty great minifigure. I love the green and the black. And Lloyd is not one of my favorite ninja, but he might be probably my fourth favorite. I mean, maybe I know my first favorite is Kai and then Cole. I don't know if Jay. I think Nia will probably be after Cole. Anyways, that's another video for another time. Honor robes, Jay. Not Jay, but Lloyd. This is why I need to keep on traffic because I keep on track because I'm forgetting the names. But yeah, Skybound Lloyd. I love Skybound Lloyd. I still think that maybe Techno Robes Lloyd is better. This was from season 6, but Deepstone Lloyd is still at the top of A tier. That probably may change soon. But Day of the Departed Lloyd, S tier. I love the Day of the Departed suits. Some of my favorite suits. They're awesome. And I would put them above because they kind of do look better. It's just that the ZX suits are so iconic. But yeah, Day of the Departed and these suits are pretty cool. Hands of Time Lloyd. I don't know why they made his arms black. They could have just gave him dark green arms, but other than that, I do think it's an A tier minifigure. Maybe Skybound Lloyd. Actually, I like this better. Season 8 Lloyd. I like how it appeared in the show, so I'll have to give it A tier. Absolute epic minifigure. Season 9 Lloyd, I'll say D tier. I'm not really a fan of it. This is like a battle damaged version, kind of. And usually the battle damaged versions do look better. But I don't know, I don't really like Lloyd's. Season 10 Lloyd or Legacy Lloyd, March of the Only Lloyd. I'll have to say it's a B tier minifigure, not gonna lie. I still think the Stone Armor Lloyd is better, but this Lloyd is still pretty good. Season 11 Lloyd, I'm not a fan of Season 11, but I do like his minifigure. I'll put it at the bottom of B tier. Maybe I put it right here because I actually do like the minifigure. It looks even better without the mask, but this is Lloyd when he used Forbidden Spin Jitsu. Now there is another one that's not really canon, but and I didn't add it because I didn't really feel like adding it. But I'd say this is a D tier, maybe C tier, maybe I like it better than that one. So it's just a regular season 11 outfit just with the green flame on top of the hood. Green flame, if you know, you know. That old thing from like 8 years ago or whatever. I don't remember. Anyways, Prime Empire Lloyd. I'll say it's A tier, maybe B tier to be honest. I used to love it a lot. I still like it, but I just think there's better minifigures, better suits than this. Avatar Lloyd. Now, you know, I think this was the first Avatar Ninja I did, because I forgot Avatar Kai, Jay, and Cole existed. So when I do update the list in the future, I will definitely add Avatar Kai, Avatar Cole, Avatar Jay. Now there is an Avatar Nia, but I don't think she ever appeared in the show. It was only Avatar Kai, Jay, Cole, and Lloyd. But, I mean, Nia was in Prime Empire. I just don't think she ever used her Avatar suit. But Avatar Lloyd, you can't see it, but it has the mohawk. I don't really care for the minifigure. If he didn't have that crazy looking mohawk, it would have been better. Hero Armor Lloyd, I would have liked it if they used gold instead of silver for Lloyd. But I think it's probably better than everything here. So top of C tier. Island Lloyd, I don't really care for the island. So, yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about it, but it's better than those, so, yeah, Scuba Lloyd, I'm looking closely, and yeah, it still has that blue visor. Seabound Lloyd, season 15. I don't really care for it. I don't really care where it goes. Crystallized Lloyd, I don't really like Crystallized Lloyd. As I said before, Crystallized is probably the worst season. Maybe Rebooted is. Actually, I did rewatch Rebooted as well. I watched all the seasons up to season 7, but Rebooted, I mean, it was a good season, but then it just all went downwards. It would have been better if they made it some new villain instead of making the Overlord return. That's all I can say. But Crystallized, I would say it's a D tier suit. I don't really care for it. Um, and actually, quick side tangent, real quick. I really, really, really don't like how Netflix just removed a lot of seasons of Ninjago off of Netflix. I don't know if it's because of a licensing issue or they just didn't want it on Netflix anymore. I've been hearing about it for the past few days, but I didn't know it was going to happen in the US. I just thought it would happen in other countries, but nope, they removed them in the US. I don't know why. I'm thinking it's a licensing issue, or Netflix is just wanting to remove all the good shows, which they do a lot of good times. And also, this is kind of unrelated. It's kind of related to the Netflix thing. Lego or someone, I don't know who, but someone, some company has been striking down all of the Ninjago video uploads on YouTube because I think I mentioned it in a previous video. I tried to watch the episodes on YouTube and they're all taken down. And Lego actually used to have all of the Ninjago episodes, like the pilot's episodes, I think up to season 8, uploaded on their YouTube channel. They may have also had 9, 10, and all that other stuff, but they've all been taken down. I don't know why. It's like Ninjago is like one of the most popular Lego. When I say most popular, there's stuff like Star Wars and Marvel, but in terms of non-licensed Lego themes, I feel like Ninjago is probably the most popular non-licensed theme, but for some reason Lego has taken them down. I don't know why. And there's no really other way to watch it because a couple of streaming sites I went to didn't even have them. Like they had the Ninjago movie, and it had some random thing that wasn't even Ninjago. But no one cares about the Ninjago movie. I'm trying to see the actual show, so yeah, it kind of sucks right now because there's really no way to watch the Ninjago episode. Lego is taking all the episodes down. Netflix is removing all the seasons. So, yeah, it really sucks, but let's just get back to the video. I don't want to get angry at that. I'm thinking it could be a licensing issue, but we all know Netflix, they like to remove good stuff all the time. Oni Lloyd, this is not show accurate, therefore the minifigure is garbage. In the show, you have 4 arms. Granted, Oni Lloyd didn't do anything at all, but, you know, there's nothing really we can really do to change that. Dragon's Rising Lloyd, I think is top of, or near the top of. I think it's near the top. Maybe, yeah, I think having it right there is pretty fair. I love the Dragon's Rising Lloyd. It's one of my favorite Lloyd minifigures. It's such a great, simple outfit for Lloyd. There's nothing really else I can say. Core Lloyd is alright. I don't really like the latch they use, but I'll have to put it C tier. Excuse me, Master Lloyd. This was an exclusive minifigure. Well, it's not exclusive anymore. Everyone was looking forward to it. But overall, I don't really care for Master Lloyd. So, now, I was really trying to stay away from the Spinjitzu Burst or Rising Dragon or whatever these minifigures are called. But Lloyd did use his form in the show. Granted, this is not accurate to the show. I don't really care for the minifigure, like, at all, so I'll just put it right there. And these are the last 4 from Dragon's Rising. Mech Pilot Lloyd. I don't really like the Mech Pilot suit, so I'll put it right here. It's better than that. Climber Lloyd. I have started to grow on Climber Lloyd. I'll put him right here. Tournament Lloyd. I don't really care, to be honest. So I'm just being honest. I'll put it right here. Last but not least, we have Storm Suit Lloyd. I wish the minifigure didn't stick out the image, but it does. I don't know. I don't really like their storm suits as much. I wish they, honestly, I don't even know what kind of suits they could use, but I'll put it right here. But yeah, guys, this seems like my full Lloyd tier list. I do feel like there should be more minifigures, but at the tippity top we have Golden Lloyd, but he's golden, so he would obviously get a spot right here. But then we have Elemental Lloyd, which is probably my favorite Lloyd of all time. And I will have to put this one down a little. I don't hate it. It's just that it's Lloyd when he's possessed, but Elemental Lloyd is probably my favorite Lloyd suit, and then ZX Lloyd, and then when he's possessed, and then Day of the Departed, and then so on. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. My next two videos, you guys will really like those, at least in terms of the tier list. But you guys will actually like my next videos. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and see you in the next video. Bye.